Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Emil Ennis Jr. back here with Clever News, and Ellen DeGeneres is revealing how the toxic work environment truly affected her. So 2020 and into 2021 has been anything but easy. I mean, the pandemic is still ongoing, getting vaccinated has proven to be much more difficult than anticipated, and the world is still in a state of quarantine, with the few countries that have it under control. Here's looking at you, New Zealand. And to make matters worse, millions of people lost their jobs or were furloughed due to the pandemic. That includes staffers on The Ellen Show. Throughout 2020, there were an overwhelming amount of reports and claims regarding the real workplace culture behind the Be Kind slogans that The Ellen Show once seemed to represent. Current and former employees have come forward to share their unpleasant experiences while working on the set and behind the scenes of the popular daytime talk show, including YouTuber Nikki Tutorials, who was even once a guest on the show. Things seemed to escalate in April when many employees detailed the treatment they received, or rather didn't receive, amid the coronavirus lockdown. Employees were left in the dark regarding paid leave, given pay cuts, and even questioned job status as the show brought on an external production company to shoot from Ellen's own home. One former employee told BuzzFeed that, quote, "That Be Kind it only happens when the cameras are on. It's all for show. I know they give money to people and help them out, but it's for show." These reports generated the toxic work environment scandal that involved Ellen DeGeneres, The Ellen Show, and her top producers. In the wake of the scandal, Ellen sent an email to staff apologizing and said she was committed to ensuring this does not happen again. The email reportedly read, quote, "We all have to be more mindful about the way our words and actions affect others, and I'm glad the issues at our show were brought to my attention," adding, production company Warner Media said several staffing changes would take place as a result of its investigation. A full-blown investigation into the workplace environment on The Ellen Show was put into place and top producers were fired. We've covered that in full detail and we've linked it above if you're interested in checking it out. But fast forward to September and The Ellen Show is back with Ellen addressing the scandal, which did not sit well with fans.
As you may have heard, this summer there were allegations of a toxic work environment at our show, and then there was an investigation. I learned that things happened here that never should have happened. I take that very seriously, and I want to say I am so sorry to the people who were affected.
She continued on in her monologue, "There are articles that say I'm not the person I appear to be on TV because I became the Be Kind lady. People on the internet felt when she did apologize, she was only apologizing because she got caught." Well, it's now 2021 and Ellen is once again addressing the toxic work environment scandal and saying how it affected her. In an intimate interview with People magazine for their Love issue, Ellen and her wife Portia de Rossi detailed that time in their life. Ellen said that the scandal, quote, "broke my heart," and says she couldn't have gotten through everything without Portia. She added, "It was a horrible time in my life, and she was a rock. She kept me going and tried to help me put things in perspective." Portia said of Ellen, "She is the kindest, most generous, most loving, trustworthy person I have ever known. She's a very special human being." We love to see true love get stronger over time, and we're relieved to see Ellen has addressed the issues on The Ellen Show, made appropriate staffing changes, and has grown from the experience. But for more on Ellen DeGeneres, you can click right over here to see who could possibly be taking over her role, and then let us know your thoughts on her interview with People magazine down in the comment section below. I'm your host, Emil Ennis Jr. You can find me on Instagram at Emil Ennis Jr. And I'll see you soon right back here on Clever News. Bye, y'all.